Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Dan. Welcome to episode number 1 of The Hunt. The idea I have is to take a GoPro, put it on a certain camera with a certain lens combination, and just go shoot. Right now I'm trying to shoot birds because one of my interests is photography, but my other interest is drones, quadcopters, FPV style racing, and I'm getting into that as well. And this struck an idea where shooting drones while they're flying like FPV races is very similar, as at least it seems like to me, very similar to birding. So I've never birded before, never shot birds, and I'm just experimenting, just seeing what I can do, documenting my progress with seeing how I can progress with birding photography and try to translate that into quadcopter drone FPV racing style photography. I haven't had a lot of chances of doing that yet, but here's to practice. The gear I'm using is a Canon 80D with a 200mm prime 2.8 lens and a circular polarizer, and I'm recording on a GoPro Hero 3. So this is the setup. It's a prime lens, so it's not too bad, not too long. And with the 1.5 crop on the Canon 80D, it effectively makes it around 300mm lens, and it definitely gets better reach than full frame lens setup. I have a Canon 5D Mark II, and I started switching to Fuji glass and Fuji systems, but since I already have this lens, I'm borrowing this Canon body to see if I can use it for birding, because crop sensors seem to be very popular with birding photography. So I'm walking around the University of Tampa in Florida, and it was a beautiful April day, and there's lots of birds around here, mostly seagulls in the water looking for fish, but I got a couple squirrels, a couple birds, and I will leave you to it. Enjoy the rest of the video. I will see you in the end. Just a couple of things to take note of. All the shots are edited to my taste. I do like having an edgier type of feel to them, not so much of a natural National Geographic type look. Maybe I will experiment with that later in the future though. I did crop in the 300mm effective range. Still isn't quite long enough in my opinion. In some of those photos I really had to crop in there, like the helicopter one. That was pretty far out there, and I was not able to fill the frame for many of the shots. The two bird shots, the black and white, the seagull shot was probably the best one filling the frame. And I don't think I'm going to use a polarizer next time. I'm going to experiment with not using polarizer. I love the way polarizers look, but I'm going to experiment with not using it and see if I could do it post-process on the computer to get the look that I want out of that. I did mess around with the autofocus a little bit. Hands down, it is so much better than the 5D Mark II, but of course that camera is like 8-10 years old, something like that now, and technology has definitely progressed. The 80D is also so much smaller than the Canon 5D Mark II. The 5D Mark III and 4 are not, they're a little bit more ergonomic now, but they're not that much smaller still than the 5D Mark II. That is something that I personally don't like from Canon. I wish they had a little bit different grip. That's why I actually started changing to the Fuji system. I love the way the Fuji system feels, especially with the battery grip, and you turn it sideways and the battery grip is still the same size as the regular grip. It's not like this huge clunky thing sticking out from the bottom. So that is a plus for the 80D. I believe I still have a long way to go for bird photography, obviously. This is just a start for me, dabbling in this. But it's definitely piqued my curiosity, and I'm glad I thought about relating the two together, drone photography and bird photography. Shooting drones as photography, not drone photography as in a DJI Phantom with a gimbal on the top. It's very hard to find pictures on that still on Google because it's all drone aerial type photography right now. Bird photography is definitely a challenge for me still, especially since I'm still trying to figure out what gear I need, and that's kind of part of the process right now. That's also what I want to do with these videos, just show the progression of what I like to use as I get better at this too. It's part of the challenge, but that's what makes it fun. It's a challenge, and I like challenges. So if you stuck around this far, well, I guess I did something right. Thanks for watching.